But his biggest contribution came in his first season at Auburn back in 2022. Gives it up this time, and a big play already down the sideline for the star of this offense, Claiborne. The other kicker listed on the roster is a freshman, Daniel Kinney. Wake Forest goes to the ground on first down and gets 3 yards. Again, if you live.
First down and 10. Ashford gives. Claiborne bounces it outside. He's got room to run down the sideline, and they won't catch him. Wow! The electric running of Claiborne. It's a 33-yard touchdown run. Saw a taste of that right there down the sideline.
Look at the vision to bounce it to the outside, and then up number 7 at the top of the screen. Micah Mays Jr. That is a big-time block by a wide receiver. Coaches always say if you want to be great in the running game, you have to have wide receivers that are willing to block.
Two-point conversion.
Lean on that toughness and just take the sack there. Don't throw it into no man's land.
Ashford gives to Claiborne. He's got a huge hole. Inside the 10, it's touchdown number 2 on the day for number 1 in black. A 27-yard sprint to make it 19-0 Wake Forest. And out in front with the lead block, the center, Devin Kalani, opening up space.
Yeah, Devin Kalani does a nice job.
Burkhalter motions to the left. Toss sweep. Here comes Claiborne. Makes a man miss, and he's again got a lot of green out in front. Coming over from the other side of the field to stop what could have been a long play once again. Ed Jones, the 4th, with a huge play. And 14 yards to go. Swing it right side. Claiborne. This time, no one's there to stop him, and he walks into the end zone. Got a flag down back at about the 14-yard line. We'll see if it stands. Ashford hands. What a cut to find the opening, and away he goes. Claiborne, untouched to the house. 85-yard touchdown, his 3rd of the ball game.
This is explosive. Now, what they do here, they catch Caleb Fisher coming up there in a blitz. He gets washed down to the right side. Claiborne cuts off of that double team block, and there's nobody on the backside. Look at it right here. See, everything gets washed down to the right. Claiborne gets right up the middle, right behind it, and then it's a foot race. I like Hayward McQueen Jr. a lot, but he's not catching Claiborne from behind. Situation with the high snap, the center there. But by and large, they've done an excellent job. You look at some of the numbers as Claiborne finds a way to pop out of the backside again.
It's a 3rd and goal. Claiborne. Don't need to review that one. Drive set up by the 70-yarder to Barnes. So that's Claiborne. When in doubt, you need to establish something. Give it to the star running back. He gets 8 on first down. So backs the ball up, 2nd and 12. Toss to set up the screen to Claiborne. He's got space. A nice play call there. So now 1st and goal. That's a good option, too, with Claiborne already on the board tonight.
That interception going 5 for 5 and a touchdown on the last drive.
See what he does here with the play fake. Dumps it off. Space. Good job tripping him up at his feet. And so far, Wake Forest has had the edge, and they do so again. Another first down for Wake.
He's just got to put it all together.
Blitz coming. Empty backfield. Quick shot to the left side, and a good job there. It was Claiborne and Shirley who had the pick 6. Set up the screen to Claiborne. And NC State, he gets some, but not enough. Barnhart, he's been active, gain of 12.
Got to get some urgency from Wake Forest offensively.
All right, so that's going to be a first down for the Demon Deacons. That's going to take us.
He's a streaky quarterback. He's got to see a couple of those throws completed first, and then he starts to let it fly. His superstar running back is Claiborne off the right side. He picks up 5. See the headman calling, you better pick up as well. Claiborne again, searching for his run tracks. He picks up 5, 3rd down and manageable. For our offense.
Quarterback on the move.
Against a 3-man rush. Ashford lofts it. Good touch this time, and Claiborne hauls it in.
And for L.A. Kirk Morrison as well here in Winston-Salem.
Wake Forest with poor starting field position, and Claiborne picks up 5, wrapped up by E.J. Lightsey. Georgia Tech hovering right around the same. Big jump for Virginia. By the way, the call was upheld that Will Kiker was short, so Wake Forest gets the football. From the edge of the red zone, it's Claiborne. Breaks the tackle. Claiborne hits the edge. Reaches out, and they will mark him out at about the 4.
Watch the balance of the running back, Claiborne. He gets that hole, and he's able to just 1-2 and then get to the outside. That's contact balance by Claiborne and the speed to get all the way to the outside. 1st and goal, Wake Forest.
I mean, he is their star. Robbie Zell, Jake Dicker. Claiborne bounces it and follows Ashford. House call. How about them Deeks?
I want you to watch this blitz that comes from the outside. Number 23, Zach Toby. He's got to put everything back in. He's got to turn it all back in. He doesn't do that, and that's what allows this play to develop. As the outside corner on the blitz, you've got to turn everything back. You have to hold the edge. You don't hold the edge, and look what happens.
14-3 lead on number 16, Georgia Tech. Robbie Ashford handled the low snap, got it to Claiborne, who gets banged down, and the football came out. And it looks like Wake Forest pounced on it at the end of it. Kalania is 6th-year senior. You get 1 warning, so Kalani gets his there. 1st down and 10. Good cut from Claiborne and a positive gain of 4.
It's a long handoff.
Claiborne breaks a couple of tackles. With a flag down, Claiborne gets into plus territory before he's ushered out of bounds by Ronald Triplett. Robbie Ashford at the controls. With a give to his star running back, Claiborne. Well, before that play, Wake had not done much offensively. 12 plays. Claiborne hops forward for about 5 or 6. Claiborne straight ahead. E.J. Lightsey in on the stop. 6th-year senior at his 4th school. With a stud running back in Claiborne. Breaks a couple tackles. Claiborne to the pylon. Touchdown. An immediate answer from Claiborne.
Well, the one thing we have to look at, the replay is going to look at, is that left knee when it's down and when the ball crosses the goal line. From this angle that we're looking at, you don't have indisputable video evidence to take.
Went to Auburn, had a great year in 2022, but was not the starter the following year. First carry and a good one for Claiborne. Screen to Claiborne, look out here. And he's able to get it down close to the 15-yard line. Last week, not even 2 yards per carry. Look how patient Claiborne is, just looking for any sort of opening and able to navigate his way. Are they going to run it here on 3rd down and a yard? They are with Claiborne, and he's got the first down, and he has a touchdown. A week ago, he became a Demon Deacons career rushing touchdowns leader during the college football playoff era. Wake Forest cashes in the red zone this time. He was playing baseball and football. He never got on the field. That's a juggernaut of a program. Good gain on 1st down by Claiborne.
The reaction you're hearing is from the crowd. They just showed the penalty on the video board. And Claiborne is able to bounce from the middle in between the hash marks. Jaheim Patterson drops him at the 36.
Yardage after the catch.
Now Claiborne back in, turns, semi-turns the corner. Well, Jake Dickert, it's funny when we've had obviously a good chance to get to know him the last couple of years and visiting with him a couple times this week. There's Claiborne, busts one. And Claiborne takes it all the way out. One play, you get out of that bad field position.
So look from the ump cam, just see that gap right there.
Oregon State did have one chance to score, 46-yard field goal attempt that was blocked. Wake Forest ran it back and turned that into a touchdown. There's good defense, and Claiborne is stopped short.
You're either all in or you got to get out completely.
And there's Claiborne ripping one and takes it all the way across midfield.
He's shifty. He's low to the ground.
Instead, they run it inside to give themselves a pretty good field goal shot. Claiborne on the carry. Moved on to Wake Forest this year. And if you think about it, as Claiborne gets a nice run, Ryan, you think about Jake Dickert the last 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, if you are looking at a coach who can develop quarterbacks, you have a perfect example of what Washington State with Jake Dickert has done the previous 2 seasons.
Claiborne on the catch here, runs it out to midfield. And Jake Dickert. All right, there's Claiborne busting it. And Claiborne is taking it to the house. And there is the Wake Forest fourth quarter touchdown. 66 yards.
I mean, incredible response. Pounding and pounding and pounding all game long. And here's just an example. They zone read it across the formation, and it's a cutback.